Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to the replay if you're catching the replay. If not, you'll see that red live box at the top left corner of your screen. It's Chalkin History with Shelly Kalick. Come on in. It's Wednesday evening. Let's decorate a gingerbread. Say hello as you hop on. We'll get started soon. Grab a beverage. I hope you enjoy tonight's demo. If at any time you need anything at all, please reach out to me. I am here to help. Hello there, Mom. All right, if you guys get my text, that should have just went out for you. If you would like to get a text when I go live, just go ahead and comment text. We will get that set up for you. I know sometimes Facebook is not very reliable. All right, please say hello as you hop on. Make sure our comments are working. All right, happy Wednesday evening. It's hump day, getting closer to the weekend. Yay! We're going to dive right in. We're going to talk about a couple things right before, and then we'll get going. I have in my hands the November Club Couture transfer. So you remember October's was that oval piece with all the fall leaves in the center, and then it had some really nice words on the edges. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Thanks for sprinkling. I appreciate you. So if you really like that one, then you want to subscribe in October. And then once you subscribe, you continually get them on a monthly basis. I haven't even opened my November yet, so I'm going to open it now because you guys, I have seen people already creating with this, and oh my gosh, he is going to be fun to play with. Fun. Let me make sure. Okay, so you get it in an envelope like that. Look at this Frosty the Snowman. Isn't he awesome? Let me see what his official name is. It is called Vintage Snowman. Isn't that awesome? They're going very vintagey this past couple releases. They've been like just within one design, they got a lot of things going on. So you have some holly and berries, you have some pine in there, pine needles, you have some snowflakes, a really cool Christmas tree or pine tree. You have a little bird here, and then you have, of course, a snowman, and then you have some music in the background, which I just love this collage. So then when you get your November transfer, you also get the cutout that goes with it. So you'll get this snowman cutout. I can't wait to play with this. I really can't wait. And I usually like to wait till like the first of the month to show you guys. So I'm going to try to hold off until November 1st. But I wanted to show you what it looked like. And after we're done, I'll grab October's just to remind you guys too. Okay, so let's do the Gingerbread Baking Company transfer. Now in that QR code, if you scan that with your camera app, it will put a few things in your cart. The colors of paste I'm using, most of them, a 12 pack of mini squeegees because I use a ton of mini squeegees and I don't want to have to wash each one off in between colors. So I like to have a lot at my disposal. And then I put in the actual the actual chalkable shape. Okay, they've provided shapes for us. And then there's a digital file for you, those of you that have maybe some machines that can cut wood or engrave, that kind of thing, or you can use your Cricut or you can use your silhouettes to cut it out of paper or leather or whatever materials those machines are able to cut. The only thing mine is a little more compact. I can't do, so they give you these pieces to be able to cut in the digital file, okay? Plus the word gingerbread and baking company, which I have here. I have the baking company. I actually did, I did a version of the gingerbread myself. So decor cutouts on Etsy. I will have this baking company up as a listing, but I can't sell the gingerbread because it already comes as a chalkable shape. Once this becomes retired or out of stock, then I can add that. So just to remember that. But baking company, I can sell, and I can't do gingerbread. Now I was trying to think, like, maybe if I broke it, somehow I kind of just cut that half, and then I thought about gingerbread, or ginger and bread, but there is like no space in there. But if I could kind of break it apart and kind of make an interesting, like a puzzle piece so that they can come together, I might be able to do that. So I might play with that in the next day or two. But anyhow, I just wanted to let you know about that. But let's dig into these chalkable shapes. And I think, oh, and also there's a kit. You can actually just get the kit where it comes with the chalkable shapes. It comes with the transfer. I want to say you get a couple trays, the color trays. You'll get a mini squeegee. And I think there's like 3 or 4 singles that it also comes with. Okay. So if you just want to get a kit, and that's very reasonable priced. All right, so let's print this out. We're not going to do any coloring of our chalkable shapes, so we don't have to worry about that. This is our little banner. Okay, we'll put that aside. I always save those inserts. So then this will go, right here. That'll go up there somewhere. This will kind of fit right in, just to give you dimension. And I actually, because I like the rule of thirds, right? I might just do this third piece too. We'll color this. We might just paint that white. And then we'll have your 3 pieces that will help you draw your eye downward through the sign. I'll probably put a couple holes in because I am going to make this a hanging sign. So we'll have to get our power punch. So make sure you add that as I'm looking for it. You'll have to add that to your cart too if you don't have one. A regular hole punch will not punch our shapes. You have to have something stronger, and our power punch does that. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to actually try something different right now. We're going to paint this with our ink. We're going to see what that does. I'm going to see how that works. See if it gives it a different finish. It just might. So make sure it looks like it's going the right way. You can, hover over your transfer. But that looks like the B. This looks like CO for company. It says baking company. So just make sure you're painting the correct side. Also, when you're buying cutouts, if you see like these little burn marks, that means that's the back side. Mine rarely burn on the top side. It's usually a little bit because the flame might get underneath it. All right, this is not open, so we're just going to open it a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of that ink. And we're going going to try that. Maybe that'll give it kind of like that chalkboard look to it. The boutique. All those chalkable shapes are like our chalkable chips, which is our boutique finish. We'll see. See what that turns out like. So far, I'm unsure. I'm just kind of moistening that a bit. Get a little bit more here. Let's get this all taken care of so it can dry really well. You know, if you want to use paint, by all means, use paint. Not a problem. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Wednesday. Already the 11th. October is cranking. I want to say we might have a small release coming up. But that's kind of up in the air. People are saying different things. So before I really share that information, I'm going to make sure I have it right. But some fun stuff is coming, guys. Fun stuff. Okay. Let me get a wipe. Now this is the ink, so this, you know, if this gets on your clothes, you want to wash it immediately because it will over time set and stain. See if we can get this dry. See how it turns out. I saw she posted that. Hopefully they can get that done for her soon. All right, so that's somewhat kind of tacky. Now I'm going to bring in my heavy duty glue gun here. I'm trying to see where if I have my pillow close by. I don't think I have it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put it on top of that. Our mat here does not like heat, so I want to protect that. So we're just going to try to get this dry. Turn it up and then I kind of turn it back a little bit. Don't you wish you had like the boutique chalkboard and a paint? That would be awesome to make our own paint, our own chalkboards. I'm just going to turn it over because it started to kind of, either this is warping or the board. I guess it's the board, not mine. I say something's starting to work. Dry. I'm going to get paper towel here and just go along those edges because sometimes we get messy. Just sometimes. If it's wet, we're just going to kind of take off that excess here. Okay. All right, we're going to let that cool down. That's a little warm. Put that aside. Wipe that up. Okay. gonna see what it's like using the ink as our coloring tomorrow. Okay, we'll get some rest tonight for sure, because I know that's probably a very stressful day. All right, let's bring everything over. Okay, so this guy will go up there, that guy will go there. All right, so we gotta think colors. I brought out black and bark. I brought out our moss. This is our en vogue color this month. One of them anyways. Cherry, which is another one. I really like these two colors together. I also brought out forest, which you'll see when you scan that QR code. Your cart will be filled with items. The forest will be in a single, as well as the cherry. It's like the holidays palette pack, right? You get, so 5 of the 6. It's a 6-pack, but you pay for 5, which is nice. And then Marvelous is also in there. So you'll get at least 3 of those colors in a single. I have Napa, you guys. It finally came. This is Napa. It is such a pretty, it looks like wine. It's the color of wine, honestly. I don't drink wine, so I'm not even going to say what it looks like, but it looks like a wine color to me. It's very pretty. I've used it. It's very pretty. So I might use that as well. So how do you get a jar of Napa? You spend $75 minimum, and then it unlocks an opportunity for you to throw it in your cart. You can throw up to 3 jars in your cart just by spending $75. So just be mindful of what's in your cart before you check out, and then it should say, hooray, you are able to add this to your cart, and do so because it is such a pretty color. This will be really pretty. Like those 2 colors go good together. It'll be very nice for Valentine's, Christmas, 4th of July, if you like that vintagey look. Oh yeah, that's going to be a good color to have. All right, so gingerbread guy, we're going to make brown, probably the word, and baking company. So I'll keep the brown in here. We'll probably do like maybe mauve, marvelous, maybe marvelous in here. I think like these little swirlies, we might do black. Anything that's kind of like a foliage or a pine, I'll do green. Of course, this little peppermint outline will be red, so either one of the cherry or the Napa. And then, of course, these don't get done because the piece doesn't go that big. So let's start. Let's just dig in. Let's just dig in. Okay. Put that to the side. Gingerbread. Baking company. All right. Now, also, we need to fuzz, because this is not a wood product. This is a chalkboard product, so we do need to fuzz the transfer. All right, so let's go ahead and take that off. Okay. It's sticky, so make sure that you take it off carefully. All right. I'm going to flip it onto my fuzzing cloth here. Now, what the fuzzing cloth does is, and you want to have, it has like a, I don't know why sometimes I can't think of this color or type of cloth. It's terry cloth on one side, microfiber on this side. You want to do it on the terry cloth side, or you can do it like on a cotton shirt. People do it on their jeans, except that leaves an awful lot of lint behind. But you want to rub it on the towel here, fuzzing cloth. Okay, really rub it down. And what it does is it just kind of picks up itsy bitsy pieces of lint. It's really not, you can't even see it unless your fuzzing cloth is brand new. That will leave some lint behind, but it just dulls that adhesive so it's not super duper sticky. You, depending on different surfaces, if you're going to use it like on your glass, you really want to fuzz, 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 okay? You'll never fuzz it completely off, so don't ever worry about that. If you leave it in the water overnight, it will dissolve, so don't do that. All right, let's do it one more time, upside down. I am excited about this. All right, let's put that aside. And we'll just go ahead and put that aside. We're gonna lay this down. This probably could even be used as, you could probably put cookies out on this. I know we have Santa's cookie tray. We have that as a kit. But this would be an adorable serving tray, I think. You'd have to probably just think about where you're going to position the handles, but I think this would be darling. And if you know me at all, you know I love gingerbreads. Those are my favorite Christmas decoration. I don't like to eat them, but I love to decorate with them. So this I am going to be very happy to play with. All right, so you want to smooth that down. Make sure that is flat, flat, flat. Okay. You want to gather all your little squeegees. So like here's our minis, and then here's a mini cut in half, right? I cut all kinds of sizes so I can get into all the little stuff. All right, so before we start, we're not going to chalk that part, okay, because we'll chalk that instead. And we won't chalk the gingerbread guy because we'll chalk him separate. All right, so we can put him aside. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we want to do the gingerbread guy in bark. I think he's going to be like a molasses gingerbread cookie. I could probably lighten it up a little bit if I added a little camel like in one of my color trays, but we're just going to go strictly bark. And I'm going to do the word gingerbread in bark. So let's dip into that. So I'm probably going to work my way like from the inside out. All right. So we're going to color this all up. You just kind of spread it where you want that color. Careful you don't put it somewhere you don't want it. So I'll kind of hit the tops of the words here. Make sure your letters are completely covered. Do you guys get quiet when you craft too? Sometimes I have to get into a deep, deep concentration. So I don't mess up. Sometimes if I'm talking too much, I'm not paying attention. And what we'll do too is as we're doing this, we'll do the paste and pull technique. So our paste doesn't dry in our transfers because we don't want that. Okay. Make sure we put that back. Gingerbread. Okay, I think, should we do baking company? No, we're going to do that on the piece of wood, so we don't have to worry about that. Remember, we just painted this, so we'll do that. We'll do that too. That way we have the 3 raised pieces. Are you very quiet too? I know, you just gotta concentrate, right? All right, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's grab our moss. Okay. And I think wherever I see like these little green, what I think should be greenery, I'll do that. But first I'm going to do, let's lift this. Oh my gosh, look how cool that looks already. Oh my gosh, I love it. I wish I could do something that wide, but my burner does not go that wide. I actually would like to get there's a different machine out there, but it is pricey. So that's not gonna happen. But I love my machine. I have a lot of fun with it. Those little gingerbread guys, you guys, if you can cut those yourselves, even if it's on our chalk suede paper or just cardstock, you can make some really cute cards and some cute ornaments. Okay, you want to make sure you rub this back down. Okay, we don't want any little air bubbles. All right. Ooh, how did I get green on me? All right, let's dig into our moss. And wherever I see something that looks like greenery to me, I will cover that. Then there looks like there's like little berries too. Okay, we come back in and get that. Let's see. Let's see. Do we want to do? I'm trying to think. I think I want to do black. So let's do fresh and daily down here. One swoop across, that'll get your excess off. We'll do like the outline, I think, in black. All right, so before we get up top, let's just go ahead and lift these corners. Get that lifted. So it does make your project go a little bit longer, but it's so worth it in the end. Okay, we'll lay that back down. Let's get this guy pulled up. And I am sure I have some kind of gingerbread ribbon. That's probably what I'll use, is some kind of a ribbon. You know what? I am going to pull this up because I did not get that excess off. Okay. All right. Remember to press those berries down, those little squiggly lines. Let's try to finish this bottom up. All right, so we need to decide. I think I'm going to go with cherry. I really like that Napa. I know I have a cherry open, so where is that guy? Where is my cherry? Let's see, is this cherry? That's candy apple. It's Napa. I know I have one open. I've used it. Is that it? That might be it. Let's see. Let's see if this is it. Yep, that's it. Okay. All right, so we're going to do those little berries. I'm going to take our detail tool just to do those little berries. All right. Get these guys over here. All right, and then there's some lip berries there. And I know I want to do those red and white, or red cherry. So let's pick up some more. I'm just going to, let's just start here. Now remember, I think I'm going to do that little outline piece in black. So, I don't like this detail tool to like do big areas, just like these little berries, I think is perfect. Anything really bigger, it's hard to, in my opinion, it's a little harder to use. All right, so we're going to switch over to just a squeegee that I've cut. We're going to go just kind of across here. Careful you don't hit that other line. Try to take that excess off as I go. Okay. Grab a little bit more. Okay. All right, let's do our peel. Like I said, we have to kind of do this in shifts. Oh, how cute. This side, look how cute. Okay. How fun is that, you guys? And then we'll just be able to put it back down and keep going. We just want to get this starting to dry. We're just going to let that fall. Okay, but we're going to rub this down really, really well. We're going to rub this one down really, really well. Keep this down. You can use a squeegee too, if that helps. We're going to have to make sure that outside line too is down, but you don't want to get that cherry in there. So oops, like I just did. So be very careful. Oop. I keep putting my darn fingers in there. All right, let's get that chalk. Let's get that out of the way. Let's open our black. Again, we're going to do Baking Company on that cutout that I cut. So So we don't have to worry about that right now. Okay, here's that side. Pick up some more. I will have these transfers and this chalkable shape for when I go to my show in October, later this month, to Tennessee. I'm so excited. Okay, pick up more as you go. This is a very teeny line, so I got a little bit of red in there, so I'm going to wipe that off. All right, keep going. This is probably just the tedious part. I imagine this would look awesome in all black if you wanted to do that. And just accent a few things red or green if you like that. Okay. Get all that excess off. Make sure you've filled everything in that you need to fill in. The detail tool might be good for this too, the little lines. Okay, let's do a pool. Let's see what that looks like. All right, it's a little light. For some reason, when I use a smaller squeegee, I guess I don't have as much control over it as I think I do. I don't know. It's a little light. We'll probably go over it. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, we're just going to let that lay back. Again, this piece here will be that. Okay. So now we just need to kind of work our way up. I'm trying to think what I want to do. Guess we could do the outside line. We'll, maybe take it up to here and then do a pull. Or just focus on one side versus the other, or both. Okay. All right, so that's that one. Let's get our red. I really love this cherry color. It's so pretty. It's a great red. Like they changed something with the cherry, the candy apple. I don't know if you guys have noticed. They had a tweak, a little piece of that candy apple, like in their formula, the color formula. So it hasn't been quite the same. So I really love this cherry color. Okay. Try to get some of that excess off here. All right. Let's do this guy. We're going to do him all in black, so we can go a little bit bigger, or I guess we can use this guy. I think I'm going to do him all in black. And then we can probably do a little pool. That way we can get to the inside stuff. Let's get that excess off as best we can. Okay. All right, let's pull sideways here, see what we've done so far. Ooh, fancy. Fancy, fancy. Tell me in the comments your favorite Christmas decoration. Mine are gingerbread. Anything gingerbread. Tell me what yours is. Love my gingerbreads. Oops. Okay. Again, we need to flatten this down. It is looking good, isn't it? It's coming along so nicely. Just takes time when you're changing colors out. You don't want to just wait to pull it at the very end because it starts to dry. So you want to make sure you're doing these pulls. Rock candy. Ooh, I bet you that's cool. I would love to see that. All right, let's do this green area here. How cool would that be to decorate with rock candy? Cute. Okay, so wherever there's like these little pine needle type sections, we're gonna do moss. Right now I'm just making sure I get it all covered. Okay, excess in jar. And we'll come back in and get that excess taken off. You don't want to leave really any excess behind. You want it nice and smooth. It will definitely show on your design if you leave it behind. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and get our detail tool. And we're going to do our dots. Our little berries. Okay. All right. Now let's lift it again. Cute, 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 cute. I am loving it, loving it, loving it. Rock candy, I can't wait to see that. I hope you share with me. Like, is it rock candy ornaments that you hang on your tree? Because that would be super cool, I think. Okay, let's get this piece finished up here. Then we can work our way. Okay, let's get our cherry. It is coming together little by little. And we still have to chalk those chalkable shapes too. And then I'm going to kind of put that there. I'm going to come grab my detail tool again and get those little berries. Okay. And then we'll come back through with the black. It's hard candy. Oh. And then you what? You hang it as ornaments. You must have a good recipe for them. Okay, get that excess off. All right, final peel, because we don't have to do that when we don't have to do that. So let's do our final peel. Oh my gosh. You can, or eat it. Oh, all right then. So I saw another designer use Epsom salt on something she made, and it looked like rock candy to me. It looked like those little sugary little bits that are on rock candy. So that could be something fun to do. That could be fun. Okay. All right, guys, we're just going to let that sit, and we're going to work on this half now. All right, let's see here. Kind of move it over, and we can really just smooth this guy down here. So I think I'll work my way top and kind of to the left here. All right. I just keep grabbing a little bit of black at a time. No need to load it up crazy amounts. So what else? What other favorite Christmas decorations do we have out there? Yep, I understand. And I hope everything goes well tomorrow. It'll give you something to do when you're waiting, right? I appreciate you, Kathy. Have a good night. All right, we'll take it down to that little bend here. Get that excess off. You know, and I know it's just the black, but I think we're gonna take that up just because. Just because. Get it dry. Do the red. Okay, again, push that down. Careful you don't get the black on your fingers, because that will go everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, let's get... All right. So, when do you guys trick or treat? Do you trick or treat on Halloween? Or do you do that, like, I don't even know what day Halloween is on this year. What's today? Today's the 11th. So 7 days from now would be the 18th and the 25th. So a Tuesday night, is that right? So do you guys do it on a weekend or will you do it on a weeknight? What does your neighborhood do? We do it on the actual holiday. So the kids will be out on Tuesday night. All right, I think I'm going to hit this little berry since he's right there. And that one. And that one. Since they're right there. Right? Okay, now let's lift for that. And what I'll probably do is punch my hole right where that bigger circle is. Okay, remember, just press down what you still need to chalk. Not necessary to press down anywhere else. All right, let's get to the moss. Avoid the berries if you want those to be red. All right. All right, we're just getting that excess off. I think I got it all for the most part. And then we're going to come back in with our detail tool with those berries. Do a pull. And then we can do a black, and then we'll finish that guy off. And then we can actually do our chalkable shapes. I'll have to find some really pretty, I know I have gingerbread ribbons, so we'll have to find something that matches. If not, we can do like a candy cane ribbon, that would be fun. Press this down. Okay, get that black done. Pull that around. Get that excess off. Again, we're not doing that gingerbread on the board. You could, in case, you know, the piece ever, if you decide to take off the piece, you can. But if you're, you know, if you're using a glue or something to attach it, it'll probably pull some of that paste off anyway. Okay, let's get that pulled up. We're so close. So close. You know, we haven't really used the mauve. I guess we won't use it tonight. We're keeping this pretty basic, you guys. Just 3 or 4 different colors. That's all you really need. Okay, let's finish this off here. Scrape off that excess here. Oops. Okay, just gonna go around. Make sure I got some little spots I'm missing here. Go all the way around. Excess back. That's that. Now let's get that black taken care of. Use my left hand. I am not a lefty at all. I have a daughter that's a lefty. She's a twin. And her sibling is a righty, and she's a lefty, so it's kind of cool. But they don't have any of that. They never had that twin telepathy, or like if one was in pain, the other one didn't feel it. They didn't have their own language. They were pretty much individuals right from the start. Boy-girl twins. And no, they do not or did not run in our family. Okay. Let's see how we did here. Oh, good. Okay, I think we're done. I think we can take this off, you guys. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. That looks awesome. Okay. Let's get this edge dry. Then we'll do our pieces, and then we're all done. All done. All right, so we can, I'll give you a quick look at that. We can go ahead and set this aside. Let it finish drying and such. We'll bring our pieces in, and then we'll have to bring our transfer back over. So we'll just line that up on that piece. Give it a little bit of a border here. There we go. So wherever it's teal, right, it will remain white. Okay. So what color do we want to make the ribbon? Let's make the ribbon. Should we do it with the brown, the bark? We could do the Marvelous and do Baking Company with Marvelous. Let's do it with, gosh, no, I don't know what I want to do, because the Gingerbread Man is going to be, we're going to do him with bark. So maybe we do it, I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know if I want to do black or red. Let's do black. I think I want to do black. Or you know what? Let's do the moss, because there's not a whole lot of moss on here. So let's just scoop up some moss here. And you're just chalking that shape. Make sure it's down smooth. I might have had a bubble in there. We'll see when we pull it off. What's nice is our shapes are washable. So those two are reusable. So if I don't like it in green, I could do it in a different color. You know, everybody has different likes, what they like and what they don't. So what I pick, you may not pick, and that's okay. Because your projects are individual to you. You can design them, you know, to your color scheme. You may do purples for Christmas or black and white. I still think this would look awesome in black and white. Okay, let's get that excess off. All right. Oh yeah, I like that. That's good. Let's just put that up there for a minute. And then let's bring our gingerbread guy in. Let's line him up. Cutie. What a cutie he is. Okay, I'm gonna just shift it up here. Okay. Make sure your fingers are dry at least, so you're not spreading. And then I think I'm going to do his little necktie, his little scarf in red, cherry. So let's pick up some cherry. So really it's just going to be inside there. It'll be a red and white scarf at that point. And then the rest of him will be bark. Okay, trying to get that excess off here. Ooh, had to concentrate on that one. Okay. All right, let's get the bark. Now we're gonna also do something special once we take him off. All right, but let's get him chalked in bark. There is a ton of screen here, so he is gonna be all bark. Careful around that red. All right, wherever you see white, you want to make sure you've gotten that covered. Okay. Get his cute little head. His arm. Careful around that scarf. All right, get that excess off, guys. Okay. Brown goes there. Let's take this off. Oh my gosh, how cute is he? So cute. I think it's just going to be fun making little gingerbread guys. Let's get it dried up, and then I'm going to do the moss in his buttons. Aw, isn't he cute? We could do little black hole eyes if we want. How cute is he? Thank you. My gosh, she's so adorable. Let's get a wipe here. Just gonna wipe this red off here. Ooh. All right, So now on this end, it's a lid, right? It's a little cap for the pick, but it's kind of like a flat squeegee. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my green, and I'm just going to go bloop, put that in there. Oh my gosh, so cute. Almost like mandala painting with the little dots. A little bit more for that guy. There we go. Aw, he's so cute. All right. Isn't he so cute? All right. And then if you do have any like little bleeds here, you can just kind of scratch those away with our detail tool here. He's a cutie. I do love him. He's cute. He's so fun. You could do the eyes too, like I said, you could do black, but I'll keep it white. That we're gonna keep white. Okay. So he's done. Now we need to do the baking company. So that's our last piece. So let's go ahead and put our transfer on there. And I'm going to kind of do it closer to me. I want to make sure, we need to make sure that's dry. I guess I can bring it up now. Okay, let's get this. So this is the piece I cut. Definitely larger margins than they use. All right, let me get this lined up, guys. There we go. Now, I think we said we were going to do that in the bark. So let's grab some bark. Remember, we're chalking on the ink. I just want to see what it looks like and if it works. I did not wax it. Just going to see what kind of finish it gives us here. Experimenting. See, I like to do that for you guys. That's why I like to do demos. I'll do it first, and then if it turns out, yay. If not, I will tell you, don't do that. Okay. Oh, I think it worked. Looks like it worked. All right, that transfer will need a nice little bath. Let's get this dry. I'm gonna get my glue gun on. Can't wait to put it all together. Like I said, I'll have to find some ribbon that I like with it. I still need to put together those directional signs. I forgot about that. Okay. All right. let's do this while that's warming up. Let's grab this. All right, so here's our sign. That will go there. So I could have painted it a different color. So I could have done it brown and then did the white on top. That would have worked as well. Here's our little gingerbread guy. This is still wet, I think. Here's our little banner. How cute. I love it. It looks so good. Now you could have chalked the entire transfer, and that would be a good way to know where exactly it goes. Okay. What is this? Which one's my good one here? Let's see if I can just fill this in a little bit. This is our chalk marker. Comes in black and white as a set, or we have a set of silver and gold. I don't know if that's the good one or not, though. Oh, y'all know this is the bad one. That's the bad one. Just wanted to fill that in a little bit. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. All right, let's see. I think that looks good. I'm looking at my screen. I think that looks pretty darn good. I feel like I'm crooked though. Slipping. Sorry, guys. There you go. I think that looks so good. I'm really happy with it. I think we're almost just about warmed up. So before I put any of these on, I'm going to go ahead and take my our power punch, and I like to see the hole. Okay, so then I can go ahead and kind of hover it over that red hole. Okay, and know exactly where that hole is going to be punched. Okay, perfect. Do it on this side. Look for that red dot. Center it. And punch. Awesome. Okay. Perfect. So that's where I'll hang it from. Let's get our gingerbread guy. Okay, there we go. Had to get a good big squirt of glue here. Oops. Okay. All right. I'm gonna kind of stand up, I think. So this guy's gonna go, he's gonna kind of go off a little bit. This here is center-ish. Put right there. All right. I know, it's adorable. I love it. This would make a great door sign too, I think. See, I have a little spot there. Okay, let's get glue on this guy. Okay, again, I'm going to stand up just to see. Okay. Press that down real good. And then we just have to do the baking company and we're all set. I am in love. I love it. Make sure it's level. There we go. All right, guys. Oh my gosh. This has truly been made with love. I love it. I love it. I hope you guys do too. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. I appreciate you. I hope to see you guys again soon.